For decades, we were told the world was becoming one, a single global village connected by trade, technology, and trust. But that dream is collapsing. From Washington to Beijing, from Brussels to New Delhi, nations are pulling back. Regional alliances are replacing global cooperation. New trade blocs are emerging and old ones are fracturing. This is not just another phase of globalization, it's a transformation of the entire world order. Welcome to Talk Maniac, where today we uncover how the age of globalism is ending, and why the future belongs to regions, not the world. After the Cold War, the world seemed united under one vision: global integration. Nations opened borders, companies expanded supply chains, and international institutions like the IMF, WTO, and United Nations promised to keep everyone aligned. It was the golden age of neoliberal globalism, a belief that free trade and open markets could bring peace and prosperity to all. Factories moved to China. Call centers opened in India. Europe built the EU to erase borders. And America saw itself as the leader of a globalized world. For nearly 30 years the system worked, until it didn't. The first shock came in 2008, the global financial crisis. It shattered the illusion that globalization made everyone safe. Millions lost jobs while corporations got bailouts. Then came Brexit, a loud no to European integration. Next, Donald Trump declared, "America first," pulling the US out of global trade deals. Meanwhile, China's rise exposed how globalization had created not equality, but dependency. By the 2020s, globalism wasn't a unifying dream anymore. It became a symbol of inequality, exploitation, and loss of sovereignty. People started asking, who really benefits from globalization? Today, we're witnessing a massive geopolitical shift. Nations are no longer looking to lead the entire world, they're looking to lead their regions. In Asia, China is expanding BRI, Belt and Road Initiative, and pushing for a China-centered Asia. In Africa, the African Union is seeking autonomy through the African Continental Free Trade Area. In Latin America, Mercosur and CELAC are reviving local cooperation against US dominance. And in Europe, the EU is building its own defense and semiconductor sovereignty, reducing reliance on the US. Even in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia and Iran are forming new regional understandings through BRICS Plus and Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO. This is the new map of power. Regional clusters replacing the global core. Global trade isn't ending, but it's being rewired. Instead of one giant supply chain stretching across continents, we're seeing shorter regional supply networks. Economists call it friendshoring or nearshoring. The idea, trade only with political allies. For example, the US is moving chip manufacturing to Mexico and Taiwan instead of China. Europe is building renewable energy ties with North Africa. India is forming South Asian and Indo-Pacific partnerships to counter China's dominance. This new structure makes sense economically. It reduces risks of global disruptions, but it also deepens geopolitical divides, locking countries into rival economic spheres. Regionalism isn't just about trade, it's about security. The world is quietly splitting into regional power zones, each led by a dominant player. The US in North America, China in East Asia, Russia in Eurasia, India in South Asia, the EU in Europe. And as these regions strengthen internally, global cooperation weakens. The UN is sidelined, the WTO is paralyzed, and climate agreements are falling apart. The new rule is simple: my region first. Globalism promised a shared human destiny, but regionalism promises control. It's a reaction to decades of perceived Western dominance. Many countries now believe that only regional unity can protect their culture, economy, and politics from foreign manipulation. It's why African nations reject Western aid politics. It's why Latin America is pushing de-dollarization. And it's why Asia's giants, China and India, are clashing to define their own sphere. Regionalism isn't isolation. It's a new kind of nationalism. Collective nationalism. So, what does the future look like? It's not one global order, but many smaller orders. Each region will develop its own digital systems, defense pacts, trade networks, and media ecosystems. Think of it as the Internet of Civilizations. The US controls one version, China controls another. The EU tries to build a regulated middle ground, and smaller nations struggle to navigate between them. Regionalism may bring stability, but it could also trigger new rivalries, tech barriers, and ideological walls. The same kind of divisions globalism once tried to erase. The world once believed that globalization was the final chapter of history, but as it turns out, it was only a short story, and the sequel is already being written. The world is not coming together anymore. It's splitting into powerful, competing regions. Idao Imauris, with its own dream of dominance. The question is no longer who rules the world, it's who rules your region. This is Talk Maniac, uncovering the hidden logic behind our fractured world. If you found this analysis insightful, hit that subscribe button, and stay curious.